Nora back again. And yeah, I'm back with another edition of drama to books. No, book to drama. And for those of you that are like, oh my god, what the fuck is that supposed to be? I'm going to link the first video of the series I have done, somewhere up here. And I'm going to also leave it in the description bar below so you can check it out. But yeah, so what can I say? So book to drama is the series I do whereby I combine my two loves, which are books and K-dramas, and basically talk about dramas that, when I read a book or when I heard about a book, they just made me think of a particular drama I've seen. And the last edition I did, I talked about, my favorite anti-heroes in books and my favorite anti-heroes in drama. And, some of you watched it, some of you liked it. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but if you're still watching this, then this is definitely, that means you like this shit. Maybe you like K-dramas, maybe you like K-drama recommendations, I don't know. But anyway, this particular video is inspired by this lovely gem over here, Descendant of the Crane by John He. Now, I have not read this book yet. I know that sprayed edge is gorgeous. This is my Illumicrate edition. Now, I've not read this book yet, but if you saw my anticipated books of 2019 video, you know how high this is, because this is all about, a reluctant royal. Now, our lead character is Princess Estina of Yan, whose father, who all her life had been, all playful and stuff, even though she is a royal, but, her father has been ruling the kingdom just fine, but then her father dies and she believes that he was murdered, even though everybody seems to believe that her father was killed by the neighboring kingdom, who they believe has been spoiling for war and have decided to make their move. But Estina believes that that is not, those are not the people responsible for her father's death, and so she decides she's going to employ the services of a soothsayer, which in itself is a very risky move because magic has been banned from the kingdom of Yan for quite a while. It's actually punishable by death, but she enlists the help of a soothsayer, except for the fact that this soothsayer also has his own secret, and basically it's all about her balancing these unexpected responsibilities of a crown she's not prepared for, while at the same time trying to find the person responsible for her father's killer. And it just sounds fantastic. I cannot wait to read it. I have not read it yet. I'm just waiting for the right time. But I know that when I'm totally in the mood for it, I will pick it up. But thinking all about Descendant of the Crane made me remember yet another reluctant royal, but this time around in a K-drama. One I really, really, really love. And that is Jae-ha, who was played by Lee Sung-gi in the K-drama The King Two Hearts. Now, this drama is one of my favorite dramas of all time. Like, I love, oh my god. See, I love K-dramas, but The King Two Hearts, it holds a special place in my heart and in my soul because I really, really, really love that drama. Now, what is The King Two Hearts about? It's a love story. It's a love story between a man and a woman, and a love story between two opposing sides of a kingdom that used to be one and had been split for so many years and are trying to find their way back together to work together as one. And in all of this, they have to fight external forces that keep wanting to, drive that divide between them. And I mean that for both the couple and the country. Now, the couple is Jae-ha and Kim Hang-ha. Kim Hang-ha was played by the gorgeous, amazing, phenomenal Aji-won. Now, I have been in love with Aji-won ever since I first saw her in Secret Garden, which she played with Hyun Bin. Hyun Bin is, but anyway, I digress. So they meet. Okay, what happens is they meet, right? Lee Jae-ha is the crown prince of, not the crown prince, is the prince of South Korea, right? And now this entire story is set in an alternate timeline whereby South Korea still operates a constitutional monarchy. And so yes, the king is just a figurehead, but he does exercise just a little bit of power, and so think Britain, kind of like Britain. So Lee Jae-ha is the prince of South Korea. His older brother, Jae-kang, is the present king of the country. Now, Jae-ha is very, very irresponsible. To be frank, if you looked up spoiled brat in the dictionary, you would have his face. It's cheeky, impetuous, never takes life seriously, although sometimes he shows that core of steel face underneath that. But yes, so he's been so much of a brat that his brother decides that, he's going to send him to this military. Now, North Korea, right, are in this alternate timeline are still separate from South Korea, but Jae Kang wants to unite both countries, you know, so that they will not be enemies forever. So he wants to unite both countries, and there's this whole plan of each side sends military officers in this military collaboration thing. And so Jae Kang is tired of his bratty brother and tricks him into signing up for the joint like, even the way he tricks him in the beginning, fucking hilarious. So he tricks his brother goes, and his brother is of course pissed as fuck and does not want to be there. And then to make matters worse, he's paired up with Kim Hanga. Now Kim Hanga is this North Korean special forces like officer, like she's superior officer. When I say she kicks butt, I mean she literally kicks butt. Like, she's fucking brilliant. Her team, she rules her team. Every single word she says is law, because she's that fucking good and that fucking brilliant and that fuking amazing. But Jae-ha is a sport brat. Kim Hanga is this kick-ass, tough-ass girl, but she also, you know, she kind of wants to fall in love, because every single prospect she's met so far, I've been terrified of her. Then comes this irreverent, stupid-ass prince, you know, they butt heads, they clash, eventually they develop this tenuous friendship, and then, which eventually blossoms into feelings getting in the way. But Jae-ha is still consistently being a sport brat, and you know, there's this push and pull. It can be very, very brat, and it can be very, very annoying. And trust me, if you're not patient enough for the payoff, you'll be like, what the fuck? What does she see in this dumbass idiotic boy? Because he does make some stupid ass choices. But then things change, and things change when Jae Kang, yes, that's Lee Jae-ha's elder brother, the king, when Jae Kang and his wife are murdered by this super villain, really rich, always plotting stupid shit guy called John Mayer, you know, Kim Bok-gu, who has this court to settle with the family. And that part was heartbreaking. Now, trust me, this is not a spoiler alert, because you know this, you know that this is coming from the very beginning, and you have to brace yourself, because his elder brother is just fucking fantastic. And when he died, I cried. We all cried, trust me. Just accept it. But when his brother dies, that means that Lee Jae-ha, who has been irresponsible up to this point, needs to step up and becomes the new king. And that is where you see the fucking brilliant transformation. Like, reluctant royals is one of my favorite tropes in books and dramas, because this is all about someone who up to this point has been irresponsible. This is all about someone who up to this point you believe does not even stand a chance of being a good ruler, right? Everybody has written them off. Nobody takes them seriously. Even us, the audience, the readers, we do not take them seriously. We do not expect anything from them, because they've not shown us that they truly have what it takes to rule a kingdom. And then they fucking step up. I kid you not. Watching Lee Jae-ha transform from the irresponsible prince to the king he was born to be, even though it was the death of his brother that propelled him to take up that position and have to fix his ways, like, watching him come around was just brilliant and beautiful, and I loved that drama. Like, that drama would always hold a special place in my heart for that. So yes, I love it. I also love the role that Jo Jung-sung plays. You know, he plays Hyun Shi-kyung, who was, you know, Jae-ha's right-hand man and bodyguard and like best friend and stuff. And even their relationship, the way they got to that point, because Lee Jae-ha at the beginning was such a brat. Oh my god, fucking brat. And like, I'm remembering it, I'm crying, because that drama is so fucking good. 2012, and I still watch it every year because I just cannot look away. One of my favorite dramas ever. Like I said, it has one of my favorite tropes ever. So yes, I am definitely looking forward to reading Descendant of the Crane. And my plan actually is I'm probably going to read this and then rewatch The King Two Hearts, just because I know once I'm done with this, and I know that it's the beginning of a new trilogy, so I am going to definitely want more of my Reluctant Royal. And knowing that there's a K-drama there that wraps up in 20 episodes, and it's like a pickup for this book, like after I'm done with this book, just it has me excited. So yes, that is all. I just spent almost 10 minutes, if not more, talking about, you know, Reluctant Royals. What can I say? It's one of my favorite tropes. But yeah, let me know, do you watch K-dramas? Like, if you actually stayed through this entire video and you do not watch K-dramas, and you're just watching it because, you know, I'm talking and you want to hear me talk and you want to see me talk, like, I am so thankful. Thank you very much. I sincerely hope that, you know, at some point you might try out the K-drama life. And if you need any recommendation, hit a girl up. I'm always ready, and I have a list of dramas that I can always, like, whatever your genre, right? Even if it is that you don't do romance, if all you do is suspense, if all you do is sci-fi, if all you do is like mystery investigative shows, you know, just let me know. There's a K-drama for every single thing you traditionally like. I'm just saying, I'm all about pushing the K-drama agenda here, just putting it out there. But yes, if it is that you do watch K-dramas, let me know if you've seen The King Two Hearts. Let us fucking geek out about it. If you watch K-dramas and you have not seen The King Two Hearts, what are you waiting for? It has Lee Sung-gi, and it has Ha Ji-won, and it has Joo Jun-suk. Like, get to it. That drama, perfection. You need to watch it. You need to watch it. But yes, and if you've read Descendant of the Crane, let me know your thoughts. Please, no spoilers, but let me know your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you think it would have been done better? But yes. And if you like this video, please do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. Check out my other videos. Subscribe if you want to. I make new videos every Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I'll see you soon. Until then, stay passionate, love books, love yourself. Bye.
넌 세상 모든